Hi, I'm Chuck the Movie Guy, and welcome to Movie Reviews and Previews. I'm at the Hotel for Dogs. We're going to talk to the stars. This here is Friday. He's the actual star of the film. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Huh? We're going to find out, and we're going to talk to a trainer, too, and find out how this all happened.
The chase
Officer, would you please arrest these young felons right now?
is on.
We're gonna be in more trouble than we've ever been in, but we're gonna save the dogs.
All right, guys, come on.
Hey! Oh, poop! Who poops on the floor?
Hotel for Dogs.
That has to be the grossest thing I've ever seen.
That's awesome.
Joe.
Hi, how are you?
Hello
I
there.
remember you.
You do? I hope so. It was good or bad memories?
Horrendous.
I thought so.
No.
I always get that hate mail. So actually, you have a huge fan base. When I put up my clip online of you, all your fans are coming out because I was making fun of you and they didn't like it.
You were making fun of me? What did
It was,
you
it was
say?
playful. It was fun, something fun. I can't remember exactly, but I'm going to be nothing but nice to you this time, whatever.
Okay.
So, and I forgot to bring my toaster. It was broken, and I was hoping you could fix it for me.
Oh,
During the interview, give you something to do. You know?
definitely, man.
Yeah.
Well, you can ask me one or two questions. I'll be sure to answer those.
Absolutely.
I could fix toasters.
They're easy, too. Nothing to do with. What was up with Romeo? Like, that dog creeped me out.
You know, those dogs were actually, back in the day, bred to keep people warm. So if you feel his body, it's like scalding hot, but he's always shivering. It was a very odd dog. Yeah, they made me hold it in one scene, and I was kind of like, ew.
I was just that
it's
one.
an
All the rest of
awkward-
I'm a dog lover. I love dogs, but that one I was just like.
It's just awkward. That
Yeah.
dog. It's just an awkward.
Is there an animal that you guys like that does creep you guys out, or you know that?
I'm not a huge fan of birds.
Okay.
Not so much.
You know what always freaks me out when I'm in the car and I just see a deer just frozen there. Those always scare
Okay,
me
so
to
if
no
they
end.
said to you, "Hey, we got this new movie. It's called Hotel for Deer, Hotel for Birds."
I would take it.
Could you do it as a star?
Because I would see it coming and I would
Exactly.
know.
You would know, but the
Instead
bird.
of
What is it about the
driving and
flapping birds?
stopping.
I
you
don't know.
like?
I don't like pigeons. I don't want to generalize. Pigeons in particular, they're like flying rats. I don't like
I agree
them.
with that. You know what I hate is ferrets because they're always
Oh,
doing
they're
this.
just.
And you're like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
they're
bite you from the
cute.
right. I'm gonna bite you from the
I
left.
I had a bad experience with ferrets and parakeets when I was younger, so I'll never do any movies because I remember I wanted to buy a pet and I stuck my fingers, I was holding them and.
I was walking home from school when I was a kid, and this dog came running up to me, and I'm like, "Oh, cute!" And it just bit me, just ran up and bit
Oh my
me, and it took
God.
off.
Well, all these dogs
I
are
know.
really sweet.
I would imagine they have little, I probably still had to, get your shots just in case, you
I
never
like your
know.
shirt, by the way, dog.
Thank you.
Rule.
I like to suck up to the people I interview
do.
too. I really do. I do a good job. There's a scene in this movie where you're wearing this beautiful dress and it just gets destroyed. How many times did they have to do that?
One time, actually.
One time? How'd you get like
The
that?
funny thing was, they did it, and they didn't think it was going to be such a big spill, and it was just so much. So they took me away, and they were trying to wipe the stuff off me, and then we're looking at my skin, and I'm like, this is staining my skin. This is not coming off, and it was all over my face, and everyone had a momentary freak out, and then realized that it was okay, and they found soap to get it off with.
The most disgusting thing I've seen in this movie was you guys had to eat some weird looking TV
Oh.
butter stuff. What was that crap?
It
It was
was
pudding,
mashed potatoes.
different kinds of pudding mostly though. But no, I actually got I got food poisoning the day before we had to shoot that, and I was eating it, and I just thought I was gonna be sick. I was like, this is disgusting.
Even though you knew it was sanitary and you knew it was edible, just the look of it was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't.
They had
think
a
I
puke
could've done
bucket
it.
on the side.
I have one of those mentalities where I can't like peas, like soup
Yeah.
or something. It just makes me
Sort
sick
of like
just
Fear
looking at it.
Factor.
One really cool thing about this movie is I've always visualized in my mind when dogs smell what are they and they get like dog vision in this
Yeah,
movie.
I
Wasn't
love
that the
that.
coolest
Great,
thing?
brilliant.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they actually had that until I actually watched it. So, even I was surprised by it, but it was incredible.
Well, I'm assuming because in this day and age with visual effects, they could not have had all the dogs together at the same time.
They did.
They did? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that's so great about this movie is none of the dogs talk, so there's no CGI in their face, and B, when you see all the dogs together, it's really, every dog is real. There's no CGI-ing the dogs in.
See, I just assumed it was just one dog, and they filmed one at a time, and they put them on.
Everyone
and-
assumes nothing is real
Well,
anymore.
that's where you get the facts right here, right, coming from the source. My dog speaks all the time. He's like, "Will you feed me? Will you pet me? Will
Really?
you feed me? Will you pet me?"
My dogs do the same thing.
Really?
Mhm.
How many you got? 1, 2?
2 miniature poodles.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I relate to this movie because both my dogs were found. One at a
wow.
gas station, and was the point where I was like, if that dog's back here when I come back here tonight, it's going home. And that's exactly what happened.
good.
And the other one, the other one was just taking the dog for a walk, and the other one just showed up, and it just followed us home, and nobody claimed it. And I think those are the best kind of dogs.
Yeah.
the
Really,
house
and
dogs
they're
like that.
good. They're trained. And
Yeah. Now, do you think that one of the most important things about this movie is the message about, the end of the movie about,
Family.
family and
Yeah, I mean, I love that it shows you that family can be anyone, not just the people you're related to, and you can really make your own family. And also about strays, like, that you can go and adopt a dog, you can go and get a dog out of the pound just as easy as you can go get one from a breeder. And, you really should go to the pound or adopt because you're getting a dog with so much personality that needs a home.
Yeah, this film will have a huge impact on
And most importantly, who was your favorite interview of all today? The best looking guy, the most,
Well, I'd probably say,
guy?
I'm probably going to go home tonight and say,
Chuck,
the
maybe?
guy with the
You.
dog's rule
Chuck,
shirt
yeah.
was...
I was thinking the same thing.
Nice to meet you
Nice to
again.
meet you. Yeah,
See you
thank you.
later.
Thanks, everybody.